Hi guys, George here, Brighton Fan TV, taking you through my thoughts on today's game against Liverpool. Despite our face, I'm actually relatively pleased. I mean, it's always disappointing to lose, but going away to a Champions League finalist and technically a top 2 finisher, I'm quite pleased that we only lost 1-0. If you'd spoken to me before the game, I would have taken anything below a 2-0 loss. But I thought we played well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought we played above average. We weren't exceptional, but it was above average. I thought Liverpool played particularly poor, actually beyond poor. I haven't seen Liverpool play like that for quite a long time. At 1-0 down, it was a needless goal to give away. It was an unforced error. And right before that, I was absolutely singing Bissouma's praises. I was turning to people next to me saying, wow, he looks the real deal. Box-to-box midfielder. But it was a needless mistake, especially against a team like Liverpool. I mean, I give Bissouma credit. He's a 21-year-old. It's his first sort of Premier League experience. But that was a wake-up call. That was a really welcome to the Premier League punch in the face. Houghton was fuming. You could tell he was fuming. It really wasn't part of the game plan to lose a goal like that. Although going in at 1-0 down at half time, I thought it was in the balance. I thought, okay, we could turn it here. We could either lose 3-0, 2-0, 3-0, or we could bring this back 1-0. And the more the game went on, the more I thought, oh, we could nip this 1-0. I don't think it was anything to do with the lineup. I thought we played well. As well as we could against a team like Liverpool. Sorry, March, I take it all back. You played exceptional today. Pre-season, my only concern about Solly was the defensive work, but today he proved that he was exceptional at that. Knockout again, I think is still proving his starting place. I wouldn't bench him at the moment. Before the match, when Gross got dropped for Bissouma, I was like, oh, that's a big shout to make against a team like Liverpool. I thought it was going to be a defensive change, and I thought Bissouma was more attacking than he was defence today. I thought he still played great. Despite the mistake, I still thought he played great. I really like the look of him. I really do. And I think that's something that he's going to grow into as the season goes on. Battling for positions. I thought Liverpool looked poor. For all our great play, I thought Liverpool really looked poor. Firmino, I don't recall him playing exceptionally. Mane, bearing in mind the amount of Mane goals that have come in recently, non-existent. I mean, Milner was getting snapped about in midfield. He had his card marked. Proper average game. I think Murray's play today, that was the other thing that really stood out for me. Murray's game management was exceptional again. He knew exactly what his role was. Even if he wasn't going for goal, he was holding that ball up. Just that experience of being able to draw fouls, keep hold of the ball. I think he's really valuable for that. When Locadia and Yatbash came on, it was okay. There wasn't anything there that I was like, wow, you're competing for a first place. But it was game changers on the bench. For the first time in a long time, I thought we've got people on the bench that could really freshen this game up, which we haven't had for a long time. Last season, there wasn't anyone on the bench where I was like, oh, we could step it up now. Whenever Hemed came off the bench, I wasn't thinking, oh, he could really get us a goal. He was sort of just like a different pair of legs. With Locadia, Yatbash, Gross today, I thought this is a complete new dynamic to the team. And I think we saw that, especially in that last 10 minutes or so. We were really putting pressure on Liverpool. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of it. I mean, I'm not overly disappointed. If we'd got something out of it, I would have been ecstatic. I would have been screaming. This video would be a completely different video. I guess losing 1-0 today isn't an atrocious thing. I think the Liverpool fans that were calling us out before the match, oh, we're going to do you 4-5-0, have a bit of respect. We've proven our point today, putting our chins above the water. I thought we gave a good account of ourselves today. I think anyone that was giving us 4-5-0 loss before the game, it's a bit disrespectful. Bear in mind they did 4-0 West Ham week before. I mean, we well proved ourselves today. I mean, I just don't think we're very well respected as a team, pundits and fans alike. all the Scousers before the match messaging us that they were going to turn us over, even at 1-0 down, giving us the big and saying that we're going to turn us over 5-0. Have a bit of respect. I guess the proof in the pudding's next week what we can draw out of the Fulham game. If we win the Fulham game, fantastic. This is a great bit of momentum we've got going here. I mean, I came out of today thinking, yeah, we've got a good team. I felt confident, even with a 1-0 loss. I felt confident that as a unit, discipline, shape, even just tactically, I'm fully confident Houghton will have a great set of tactics for the next game. If we lose to Fulham, I guess you could draw criticism on it, depending how it goes. Obviously, I'm speculating early. But Fulham is a game we should be winning. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say it outright, actually. That's a game we should be winning. If you could beat United 3-2, you can get a 1-0 away result at Liverpool. You should be beating Fulham at home, really. Especially after today. Line up. I have no idea who you start. Do you start Gross? Do you start Basuma? Personally, what do I think? I'd start Gross and bring Basuma on as a sub. Just going to say it early. I think Gross at home, he's needed. I think his addition to goals, assists, that's going to be well needed at home. But I guess that's something we'll wait to see. This has been George for Brighton Fan TV, and we'll see you next week.